Hey guys, so today I decided to clean my bedroom and my bathroom. This is a day that I had off and my kids had to be at school. So this was a perfect time for me to set up the camera, get up into my room and just start cleaning, decluttering, trying to get rid of things, which I probably did not do, but it is what it is. But I have actually cleaned a whole lot more. This room was actually worse than this for quite a long while. But like I said previously, one day it just clicked. I just was ready to say, you know what? I want my house decluttered. I want a clean home. I want to be able to wake up in the mornings, look at my beautiful home, and say, I feel good. I don't feel like I have a cluttered mind, because you know when you wake up to a dirty home and there's the stuff everywhere, you feel like overwhelmed. And it's really difficult for you to really get a good train of thought because you're worried about that mess. You want to get clean, but you don't have time to clean it because you might have to work, or you got to take your kids to school, or you got to do like errands. I mean, everything is just, there's just a lot sometimes that goes on through your head that can really just bring your day down. But I'm not letting that happen anymore. I'm working on trying to have a very positive mind, work on one thing at a time, and that's what's working for me. So right here, you're going to see that I have a ton of pillows. I really don't care how it looks. We love our pillows. So usually at night, I'll come up here and just sit on my phone before I go to sleep, and I'll have probably like 4 pillows underneath me to kind of prop me up. But and when I go to sleep, I throw them all on my husband's side because he loves pillows. So I end up with 2 pillows. He ends up with the rest of them, and we're good from there. You'll also see some plastic underneath my side of the bed because I like things to stay looking like they're new. I really do. Although my husband did pull off his side, and I was like, no, let me leave the other one. Because I don't know. It just, to me, it just feel like it's still fresh and new. And if I ever want to sell it, I could say, hey, it still looks great. It's still in the packaging. But then again, half the time, I don't even know why I want to keep that stuff on there. I don't know. I just like things to stay looking like they're new. And for some reason, if I leave the tags, or if I leave the plastic, it makes me feel better. Okay, enough talking. I'll go ahead and get the video set to super fast so you can see what I pretty much worked on today. And I hope that it motivates you to get up to your room and have a positive mind and say, you know what, let's tackle this mess. So I have these workout equipment in my room. I don't quite use them as much as I want to, which is why I'm dusting it off, because honestly, this one right here that I bought, actually I bought it 2 years ago, or maybe it was about a year ago, I can't remember, and I have not used it once. The only reason why I used it because my room was such a mess, I couldn't even pull it out. Now I can if I wanted to, so I'm gonna see about trying to make myself get to working out again, especially in the mornings, because I need to be able to increase my dopamine. I need to increase that heart rate. I need to increase everything just to bring my cholesterol down, bring my sugar down, to try to, become more fit, mentally and just health wise, so that way that I can live a long, prosperous life. Because I would love to be here for my kids when they get older and have kids of their own. I would love one day to have great grandkids. You never know. Although my kids don't really want kids at the moment, they're teenagers, so they're not. But you never know. They might change their mind. So my dad passed away about 2 years ago, and I made this table for him. I didn't make the table, but I just put this stuff on it. I have his ashes and a picture of me and him, a picture, and an angel, an elephant, because he loved elephants. He got me a Tiffany necklace one year for my birthday. I have that on the table. That lamp is his. He had it for so many years. It was that he had in his living room. And that chair I'm sitting on was always in his bedroom, and that's where he would put his clothes, in case, just put his daily clothes or whatever he wanted to put on it. It didn't matter, but I got a picture on there, and I got his a work shirt that he had, because he actually had his own business, and he worked hard at this business. He had it for quite a few years. I was very proud of him. I always looked up to him for that. But sadly we lost him a few years ago, and I miss him and hate what happened to him. But I'm glad that I get to have this little memorial of him in here. So whenever I want to tell my dad I love him or say hey, I can see him right there. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and dust off this little side table that's beside my husband. I actually want to get new side tables because these are just mixed matched. I thought about sanding this one down and painting it white. Not sure what I'm going to do yet, but I found some really nice side tables at, where was it? I think it was TJ Maxx. They were so cute. They were only $99 a piece, and they were like wide like this. So I'm thinking about whenever I get my entire house just decluttered, everything cleaned up, I'm going to focus on one room at a time and start determining how I want to get furniture and where to place it, just to get my house looking like a home. Because I don't have any pictures on my walls. I'm telling you, I have none. Only pictures I have on my walls are what's downstairs in my, like, I would say not foyer, but, or dining area, but more just like a little open room that I have. And it actually looks really good. And I'll eventually show that room whenever I get down there to start cleaning as well. But yeah, so I'm working on it. But basically, this is what my bedroom looks pretty clean, although it might look like it's a little cluttered just because of the exercise equipment that's over there. But it's a good size room, let me tell you. It's a lot of space. So I am very glad that I was able to get in here and just knock it out, get rid of things that we didn't use, do it at a yard sale, take it to Goodwill, put it in my garage where we're going to put it up on the ceiling just to make it look good, because I need a decluttered home. And now I'm going to take you to my bathroom. This sucker is a mess. Let me tell you, I actually had it cleaned, like I said, before I got sick. As I mentioned in my last video, when I got sick, it was terrible. But this bathroom was clean. Now it's got stuff everywhere. So I'm coming in here, going to tackle this bathroom and make it look good. So this is my closet. It's also a hot mess. And that's okay, because right down there is trash and stuff I need to take downstairs. But on this side is my husband's side. We have his clothes, Christmas at the top. There's my side, I put blankets at the top. We have towels on this little shelf right here. We have socks on the floor. There's I guess we're going over here to the side. But yes, I got to get in that bathtub and get it scrubbed down. I need to do something with this area. It's just so bland, but we're definitely going to get it started. So over here, I'm thinking I might get some kind of bamboo shelf with a hamper, so I can get those perfumes and lotions and everything out of that space right there, and then be able to take all these clothes and put them in something so they're not just on the floor, because I do try my best to clean every day. I do try. I don't always get to it every single day, so things did get accumulated right here, and it just became a hot mess just because I was sick for those few weeks and was just so tired and weak. It was hard for me to do much of anything, but we're back. Here I go. I'm going to go ahead and just start getting all of this laundry to the dirty clothes so I can get it washed. So we have a little Chiweenie, and there are times where he will go around and just hawk his little leg up, and that's pretty much what he did right here. My son comes into my bathroom in the mornings to take a bath because he doesn't like to go across the upstairs apparently. So he came in here one day and just decided to pee on the curtain, and I said not happening. So I ended up taking this down and washing it. So my bathtub was actually worse than this for quite a while, and I'm glad that it doesn't look so bad here, but kind of wish that you would have been able to see what it was like. But now that I do try to clean this about once a month, it's much easier to keep clean now than it was before. But yes, so here I'm just going to take everything off the little shelves, wipe down the bottoms because you know they get wet, and then I'm going to go ahead and get this thing scrubbed down. So I'm using this Scotch-Brite scrub wand. It's actually pretty nice and nifty to have. I don't have to sit there and do too much like scrubbing with my hands because this thing kind of lifts a lot of things off pretty quickly. So I'm definitely grateful to have this. So now I'm just going to take this towel and try to wipe down as much as I can to try to get rid of some of those water spots that tend to show on this. Just because I want it to look fresh and new and clean. And once you pretty much get your entire bathroom clean to where everything is sparkly and looks brand new, it really does make you feel good. And this is what it looks like after I'm done cleaning. So one thing I hate doing is cleaning toilets because they get grimy, nasty, full of germs. It just makes me feel sick. But I found that if you do not clean your toilet every so often, it's going to get bad and it will be difficult to clean. So I do try to clean this a few times a month, just so it doesn't get as bad as it once did. So now I'm going to tackle my closet. This was the pile of trash that I'm going to go ahead and throw away, things that I know are just going to accumulate and sit for quite a while. I tend to buy things, especially when they're on clearance, and then realize I'm not going to use it. I mean, I have Easter stuff from years ago when my kids were little, and now my kids are teenagers, and I'm like, why in the world did I buy this stuff? But, you know, it is what it is. So I'm going to go through, put these games up. One of the games fell, but it's okay. We hardly even play these, so I'm thinking I might go ahead and get rid of these, but it's nice to have whenever my little niece comes over, or just if the kids want to do anything, maybe we can, you know, pull something down and play it. But we got a lot of these games while my daughter was in the hospital for a month, and me and her played them while she was there, so that's why I had them. Other than that, otherwise I don't really buy games too often. But now I'm just gonna go through my husband's clothes right here, pull out hangers that have been used, and if they're empty, going through my socks, trying to make sure that they have matches, and if they have matches, I put them in that hamper that's right there. And then my kids, my husband, everybody can come in and grab them, because honestly, we keep everything together. We all wear the same size socks, so there's no point in me trying to figure out whose are whose. So I just stick them in this hamper, and the kids and everybody can just grab them when they need to. So one thing I need to do is get rid of some of these shoes in here, because I don't wear them. My husband hardly wears them, so I'm sitting here trying to think. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So I'm just going to probably put the shoes back up in there. And maybe over time I'll go through this whenever my mind is ready, and get rid of stuff. accumulated a lot of blankets over the years, and I do keep them because my kids tend to like use them quite often. So we're going to take those blankets that are on the floor and I'm going to put them up there because I don't have a lot of closet space. I mean, our house is pretty big, but the closet space is obsolete. So I have to use space whenever I can. So putting these up here definitely saves a lot of space outside. Like I used to have blankets and stuff like stacked up on the floor or in my bedroom. But I came in here one day and cleaned out a ton of stuff in my closet and just got rid of it. And then I ended up bringing the blankets and sticking them in here instead and putting them up there so that way I can get stuff off the ground. So right here are my towels. I have more than this, believe me. It's just I need to wash them. So this will be pretty much full by the time I get done with everything. So yes, I do bring my towels in here. We have one linen closet. It's in my kids' bathroom. Other than that, there's no other linen closets. So I got the shelf to help try to get those organized. And this is my closet done, and it's actually a pretty fair size closet, which is nice. I do need to get rid of some more stuff that's in here. I just got to figure out where I want to put it because we're gonna go buy some more stuff to put on our, like, I guess ceiling organizers for our garage, and I might get all of those suitcases and put them out there, but we'll see. But right now I just pretty much got it pretty decluttered on the ground there, so that way we have a good walk-in space. And this is my husband's side, and that's all of our suitcases and bags. My side's on the other side, and this is what it looks like. So some people might ask why I use a corded vacuum, but to be honest, I had a cordless vacuum and it just did not have the suction power that I liked. So I find that this Shark is perfect. It grabs up everything that I need it to. No problems. I definitely enjoy it. So the shower curtain did come clean, which I am definitely grateful for. So one thing I love is the white and natural colors. When I go visit my grandparents in New York, I love my grandma's house. She keeps it clean and beautiful, and she has a lot of whites. I couldn't really do a lot of whites when my kids were younger because they destroyed them. But now that they're older, they don't as much as they used to. So now I am so grateful that I can do this because it reminds me of my grandmother, and I miss them very much, and hopefully I can get up there and visit them soon. But this is a finished bathroom, and I am very happy with the way it came out. It looks good. And now I want to come in here and not clean it, but organize it. I want to decorate it and make it just look good. I want it with I want it to pop when I walk in. I want to say, oh, this is such a beautiful home. Although we're not fancy by any means, definitely we are not fancy. I try to be a minimalist as much as I can. Honestly, I get so overwhelmed with stuff and prices and what I want, because I'm like, if I get this, I want to get this, I want to get this, and then it's going to cost a lot of money, and so I end up not getting anything. But now I've kind of realized, you can do one thing at a time, Laura. So I usually grab like one or two things from here or there. But then it ends up sitting somewhere and not going anywhere. So that's why my house is just so bland, because to be honest, I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. It's too much going on in my head to figure this out. And then right here, you see under my bed, I didn't even get under there. I should have, but all that white stuff that you see are actually plugins that I don't use. And I wanted to get rid of those, but I didn't. Completely forgot that all that was underneath my bed. And it looks like that's a Gatorade bottle under there. So now I see I need to get under my bed and get that cleaned out, because I had this cleaned out, but somehow ended up getting some stuff underneath it. But I'll definitely get it done after this video. So this is pretty much my room clean for the time being. Hopefully it'll stay this way. I hope you really enjoyed listening to my little stories and watching me clean and getting it done. And hopefully this will motivate you just to get to your room, have a positive, open mind, and tell yourself, you know what? When I'm feeling overwhelmed, it's okay. Step back, breathe, do one thing at a time, and just do what makes you happy. This makes me happy. Cleaning makes me happy because it just makes you feel good in the end whenever you come to a room that's clean, and nice lines from the vacuum, and just, I don't know, everything's in its place just about. And so it makes me feel good. So one day I will have curtains in my room. I really want some really pretty flowy curtains. I really need to hire somebody to come decorate for me. That way they can come up with all the plans, and then I can just say, oh, I love it. I don't know, one day I could probably do something like that. But in the time being, I will do what I can with what I have. Hope you have a great day.